Good morning, Belen. I'm Francisco Blanco.
And I'm Nicholas Carvajal, and welcome to this edition of WBLN for your news today, January 20th, 2016. This past Friday, the Belen community celebrated a massive Thanksgiving in honor of Father Suarez's tenure as president. Father Suarez has served as president for Belen for over 7 years. During Father Suarez's tenure as president of the school, they advanced both in technology and growth. During the summer of 2009, Father Suarez approved of the renovation of the second floor of the school's main building, which created facilities for the Communication Arts and Multimedia Center, the college counseling offices, and the tech center. In addition to the improvements of the school, Father Suarez also led to the creation of the Wall of Martyrs. In 2011, Belen Jesuit carried out a complete renovation of the school's central patio. During the summer of 2012, the football field was converted to an artificial turf field, and in 2014, the northwest lot was cleared and converted to an artificial turf field, which is used for soccer and lacrosse.
During the Mass, Jesuit Father Guillermo Garcia Tunion, also known as Father Willie, became the 37th president of Belen since its inception in 1854 and the 7th since its establishment in Miami. Father Garcia Tunion will become the first president to have graduated from Belen in Miami. Father Willie said the following: "I look forward with great enthusiasm to continuing Belen's tradition of an excellent Catholic Jesuit education, following the example of my predecessor, Father Pedro Suarez, and those who came before me. The role of president of Belen Jesuit is a great challenge, but also a great opportunity to help form and shape the lives of young men so that they can become great leaders for the benefit of our world and the greater glory of God." The Mass was celebrated by the Jesuit Provincial of the Antilles, Father Javier Vidal.
Over 80 juniors and teachers are in Washington, D.C. for the annual Close-Up program. Close-Up is signed up to give students and educators an inside look at the democracy in action. Using the nation's capital as a living classroom, participants get a close-up view of government interacting with the people, processes, and places that make this federal city so unique. To stay up to date on their trip, please follow Belen Jesuit on our social media pages.
Gerald Chang, Francisco Barrera, Eduardo Hernandez, Danny Corrada, and George Martinez commemorated the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at the 25th Annual MLK Breakfast hosted by FIU on January 15th. The keynote speaker was Marian Wright Edelman, founder and president of the Children's Defense Fund and advocate for disadvantaged Americans. Edelman is a graduate of Spelman College and Yale Law School. She began her career in the mid-60s when, as the first black woman admitted to the Mississippi Bar, she directed the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund office in Jackson, Mississippi.
The Guidance Counseling Office will present Getting the Most of the High School on Thursday, January 28th at 7:30 p.m. in the Coscuela Hall. This presentation will discuss the opportunities available to our 8th graders as they move on to the next chapter in their lives in high school. The presenter will be Mr. George Munoz Bustamante. Parents of the current 8th graders and new 9th graders are invited. Space is limited. Please RSVP to J. Munoz Bustamante at belenjesuit.org by January 25th if you would like to attend.
Congratulations to the History Club who participated at the National History Bowl Winter Tournament on January 16th at Ransom Everglades. 4 out of the 6 Belen teams that participated advanced to the playoffs. 2 of the teams made it as far as the semifinals. Belen's History Club already has 4 teams that qualified for the National History Bowl National Championship Tournament that will be taking place April 22nd through the 24th in Washington, D.C. on Saturday, January 16th. The chess team participated in the South Florida Regional Championship hosted by Florida Chess Association at Franklin Academy in Boynton Beach, competing in 2 different divisions. In the K-12 Open Division, Belen won first place in the team competition, with senior David Fager scoring 2.5 points to win the 5th place individual trophy, and sophomore Justin Izquierdo scoring 2.5 points to win the 7th place individual trophy. In the K-12 Under 1000 Division, Belen won first place in the team competition, with 8th grader Andrew Caldwell achieving a personal best score of 4 points to win the 3rd place individual trophy. Earning 3 points each were junior Chris Caballero, sophomore Daniel Fager, and freshman Brandon Vila. earning 2.5 points each, were sophomore Andrew Birch and 8th grader Alfredo Melgar and Luke Swistak. Among the team's notable accomplishments at the event were a game in which Daniel Fager defeated an opponent in a 16-move miniature, and a game in which Brennan Vila, who achieved the personal best score, defeated an opponent in an 11-move miniature. The middle school robotics team competed January 17th at Archbishop McCarthy High School in the VEX IQ competition, with one of 4 teams finishing in 3rd place. Let's take a look at who's meeting for the rest of the week. Stay tuned as we bring you weather and sports after these messages.
Good morning, Belen. Let's take a look at your weather for the day. As you can see, it's pretty cold outside, but it's going to stay like that for the rest of the week. No chance of rain today. And let's take a look at your forecast. Today is going to be a high of 74, low of 63, relative humidity at 63%, winds from the north-northeast at 14 miles per hour, mostly cloudy, and 0% chance of precipitation. Now let's take a look at your next 3 days. On Thursday should be a high of 74, low 68, 0% chance of rain. Friday should be a high of 74, a low of 59, with an 80% chance of rain. And Saturday it should be a 67 and low of 49, with a 10% chance of rain. That's all for your weather.
It was a big night for Wolverine basketball this past Friday night at the University of Miami. Bank United Center, the junior varsity basketball team, defeated Christopher Columbus by a score of 52-31. The team played outstanding defense and was led by Marcos Dager with 14 points, DJ Roselle with 12 points, and Christian Tinico with 10 points. Also contributing to the win was Jose Plasencia with 5 points and 6 rebounds. Our Belen Wolverines varsity basketball team defeated the Columbus Explorers by a score of 51-35. The leading scorer, AJ Consuego, with 9 points, and JC Carrillo with 9 points and 11 rebounds. The 6 seniors played a big role in the victory by keeping the team calm under pressure of the big game. And the JV and varsity basketball team plays at Terra. Game time is 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. The freshman basketball team defeated American Heritage by a score of 62-38. Danielle Sorillo led all scorers with 15 points, followed by Andre Rodriguez with 11 points and Sebastian Lescano with 9 points. The middle school blue and gold basketball teams plays at Gulliver. The blue plays at 3:30 p.m. and the gold plays at 4:30 p.m. The 6th grade baseball team plays at St. Thomas. Tryouts for middle school and varsity tennis team will continue. That's all for sports. Now let's bounce it back to you guys.
Gabriel, be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook for all the latest news and pictures. I'm Nick Carvajal.
And I'm Francisco Blanco. And stay golden, Wolverines.